Yeah, we got some good red oak here we can cut. It's a nice red oak limb. There's some already here. There's some cherry there we can cut up. A couple cherry logs laying up in there. We can cut them up all the way up in yonder. There's plenty of wood here to cut. I ain't felled that one yet because I'm trying to get permission to do that. I think it's just on the other side of someone else's land. But there's a log laying on the ground there. Well, I should say a limb, because it come off right there. It broke off and fell. But it's a 40-footer. A lot of firewood there. That's a cherry. There's a piece of it right there laying. Make some good firewood. We got plenty of wood to cut. So we're gonna set up. I'm gonna run that 271. It's got a fresh ground chain on it, and I want to see how it's gonna do. So that's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Y'all, let me get that saw fired up. I believe this is 325. I believe it's 325. And I put a square ground on it, a little bit different than usual, and I want to see how it's going to cut. So we're going to use it a few minutes. It's cold, so it'll take it a minute to crank. Cold. Cold out here. It's 30. Nah, it's not cold for you Canadian fellas. Got the ground. That's what happens when you hit the ground. It went from cutting fine to barely cutting the bark. I got in the ground that much. That much of it, that long and that deep. It's over. I have to look at it more when I get it back to the shop. Yeah. Yep. That's all right. I got the other saw. MS391, muffler modded, that's it. It's got a good fresh chain on it. We'll see how it does. I'll probably cut down to the ground and not cut so deep this time. Then I'll just roll the log over. Should have done that to begin with. You ain't got to cut all the way through it. Cut you about 5 or 6 rounds, 7 rounds. Then cut through it. And then roll that section over and back cut it. Cutting the 101. You know, you would have thought I would have remembered that. That's the sound I wanted to hear. something. I don't know what I hit, but I hit something. There's something down in that wood right there because I just seen sparks. Now it won't cut. That's what happens. I'll get them back, get them sharpened up, and I'll slide over about 4 inches and I'll make another cut around it. I'll put me on an old round. These are all square ground. I'll put me on an old round file chain and I'll do what I gotta do. Huh. Who would have thunk it? 4 cuts, 2 messed up chains. Yeah. No figure. All right, that's all right. We'll get it. I'm not just gonna keep grabbing saws. Of course, I've got several more I can bring out, but when you hit metal like that, there's nothing you can do about it but go around it. I've got some cherry here. It's the upper limbs. I know there ain't no metal in them. That's a trunk log. So there was probably a fence along here somewhere, and I probably got into it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know this is a long video, and I'll edit it if I can. If I can't, piss on it. You can watch it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. Some people call me hateful. I might be. But I believe in the old ways. And I ain't changing. A lot of good hardwood in here. It's getting cold. It's gonna snow. Get you out of that stand where you can see this. A lot of big hardwood in here. All the way around me. God bless y'all. Watch Top Knot. Burly man, get his chains right. Quit hitting metal.